Lube tube. That's how you open a stream. Testing the broadcast. Still testing the broadcast. Waiting for the broadcast to be published. And we are live. Am I in performance mode or not? I'm not in performance mode. That is disgusting. Bear with. There we are. Welcome back, everyone, to the F1 2020 My Team Career Mode. We are in Season 2. And finally, I have been able to stream at a reasonable time in the day and actually get multiple races done in a stream. Sparks is here immediately. I'm just giving it a hot second because I'll be honest, I wanted to go live at 9:30 and my controllers were dead. Like, honestly, I've been sort of kind of switching in and out of controllers during this career mode, and me being the genius that I am, is like, I've got loads of wireless controllers, that's fine. Didn't think after they were done to maybe charge them. So I currently have one of my controllers on a charging dock, 2 are plugged into my Xbox charging, and then I've got my normal one currently connected to my PC, which isn't currently charging. So that's kind of a thing. So I was waiting for that this morning. I wanted to go live at 9:30, then it was going to be 10. Then I made breakfast, which I just have my coffee here. We'll be getting live just momentarily. Well, we are live, but you know what I mean. How's it going with you anyway? Yeah, do you know, I literally said that as I wasn't looking, and I saw the how am I doing, and that's when I asked, you know, how are you? I'm doing very well, thank you, very well. I've had in all honesty, I've actually had quite a rough couple of days where I wasn't able to stream. I was really loving that momentum last week, and it's been a rough couple of days where I haven't been able to stream, which has caused some other things, but we're not going to get into that. We're back. That is what is important. We're back. We're going to be playing this for the next good, solid few days. Yeah, because I've got to go back to work on Monday and I don't want to, but there you go. How are you anyway? Right, so we're pretty much from where we left off on the last stream. We have our activities set. It didn't save my activities or the fact that I had bought some driver perks, so I've had to redo that. I did that off stream. I think from an R&D perspective, we are okay. I think, bear with, there is a podium pass challenge. I think it's a VIP challenge to get, in my team, upgrade a total of 2 items in the durability department. So is that, it's the actual department, isn't it? That's not the, that's actually, that's here, is it? Is that this? That must be this, surely. It's not something I'm in a rush to do. R&D wise, we're working on quite a lot. I really should maybe like improve some durability. Maybe not so much the facility, but maybe just, you know, from a resource perspective. So we need to wait to get some more points. Let's just advance some time, shall we? Alright, so we got an upgrade on the car, we got our sponsor visit to the HQ, and we have an invitational challenge. It is Circuit of the Americas. We're either going to be in the Renault or in the Ferrari. I'm assuming we're in the Ferrari because it's in the foremost of the shot. And it's an overtake challenge. We'll take that. I banged on about it in Season 1, but just the fact that they have made these invitational events actually worth a damn in this year's game, you know? Don't know what the hell they do in career mode, but hey, in my team, they're really good. Oh. That's a wonderful black coffee. Have you got no words, Crofty? Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate you saying that. I'm always very self-critical of myself, so I would never... I mean, it's kind of pompous and arrogant to say something like that about yourself anyway, but I don't think I would, but... Everyone has different skills. I just kind of try to be a bit, you know, chill and relax with my streaming. We're in the F2007. I love this car. Not as good as the F2005, but it did bring Ferrari's last World Championship. in the form of Kimi Räikkönen, who, fun fact, at one point in time was 100% my favourite driver. Then it sort of became JB. Because when I first followed Formula 1, I think I mentioned this a couple of streams in Season 1, but when I first followed Formula 1, the first race I saw was the 2000 Italian Grand Prix, and that was where Schumacher tied Senna's wins and he broke down in the press room, and he was being consoled by Mika Hakkinen, who of course was his rival for the championship. That was the first F1 race I ever saw, and I've never looked back since. So I supported Schumi because I was like, Ferrari is cool and they've just completed this massive redemption story and they're the best. And then as that transitioned out, there was this, Finnish guy called the Iceman. Kimi Räikkönen came along and did absolute bits in McLaren, and 2005 was just the best driver on the grid. He was a better driver than Alonso. They had a better car. It just wasn't reliable, Never really got behind Alonso, but then it sort of transitioned into Jenson Button during his periods at Brawn. I'd seen JB during the periods of time where I supported Schumacher and Raikkonen, and I'm not driving to the best of my abilities. Because he was racing, but I really got behind JB, especially when he won the title. And when JB left the sport, I've not really felt attached to a driver per se. Like, I will always have that love for Ferrari because, again, the first race I saw was a Ferrari driver winning in Italy, right? I guess if I say I had support for a specific driver, I'd say Lando. Like, I want to see Lando do well, but I don't have that, allure to him that I had with, a Raikkonen or a JB. I really think Sainz and Ricciardo are very good. I can appreciate Hamilton's skills. Don't get me wrong, I think he's absolutely phenomenal on the track. And I will say he's sort of... What's the right word without it trying to sound negative? Not crusade, not agenda. What he's currently fighting for, his beliefs, I can totally get behind that. But there's just things in these past few years that haven't indicated him to be, I don't know, the most likeable of characters. I think Sainz is very good. So I'm excited to see him and Charlie Boy Leclerc. I really appreciate Charlie Boy Leclerc as well. I think he's an excellent talent. I'm very excited for him and Sainz to be in the Ferrari. Hopefully they might be able to do something like what Lando and Sainz are currently doing for McLaren. I mean, look at what they did in last year for McLaren. They turned that outfit around, in my opinion. Really dragged it up to the forefront. They are doing absolute bits this year. I think Lando's got a great career ahead of him. I do too. He's only 20 years old. Oh, I also think Verstappen is very quick. Very, very quick. I think he's also very arrogant and doesn't do himself many favours when it comes to the media. But you know what? I don't want everyone to be a boring interview. You want that character in Formula 1. And if that happens to be Max Verstappen, then hey, it's Max Verstappen. The fact that I've been watching Formula 1 for 20 years this year is... God, I feel old. I'm only 27 as well, to put that in perspective. Anyway, we've done this overtake challenge. That's another reason why I like things like this. It gives me an opportunity to just... I don't really have to pay too much attention to what's going on. I can just talk, This car feels so different to drive. You can tell it's not got the downforce. Anyway, we passed that overtake challenge. That'll get us 1,000 acclaim and $150,000 monies in the bank. And we also got some XP for this, if anyone actually remotely cares. We could do with the acclaim. We're really struggling with acclaim now that we're acclaim level 16. Really struggling with acclaim. It doesn't really make a lot of sense, but hey ho. I was debating about trying to do 3 races this stream, chat. I've put it to 2 provisionally. We'll see how it goes. Just because what I want to avoid, if I do 2 this stream, obviously that's Vietnam and China, right? And then the next stream will be Zandvoort and Spain. A couple of tracks I really like. But that means if I do 2 in the following stream, we've got to do Monaco and Baku again. And I don't really like those. Yeah, we've got loads of money. Deal with it. We need to have, you know, I need to have some spare money. I suppose we could do like a small upgrade. What if we did the... That's a lot of money. We'll hold fire for now. We'll wait till we get to like 20 million. And then we'll make another investment, I think. Because I need to back up some cash for Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz? Lando Norris. What's the first F1 game I ever played? Yours is 2011 for the DS. Wow. That is... F1 2011 for the DS. So... the first F1 game I ever played. I think it's got to be F1 97. I think it has to be F1 97 for the PlayStation 1. I remember that being the first F1 game I played. Just because I had a PS1 at the time. I think F1 2000 didn't come out till PS2. Was that PS1 as well? It was either one of those two. It was F1 97 or 2000. And then I remember playing F1 95, because it was just another Formula 1 game, but it was called Formula 1, I think. And I was very confused, because Schumacher was in this blue car rather than the red car. And I was like, what the hell is this? And that's obviously when, I didn't know about his career as like a Benetton driver. And then, yeah, obviously 2001, 2002, 2003, 2004. Bought them all the way up to 06, and then obviously the games stopped being made, right? And then it picked up again. I didn't get the 2009 game because it was on the Wii. But yeah, I've bought every game since Cody started putting them out in 2010. But yeah, I'd have to say it's either F1 97 or F1 2000. There was a brilliant game. What was it? F1 Championship Challenge, I think it's called. And you do 99 through to 2002. And you could like swap teams, and the liveries would all change throughout the years, and like track layouts would change. So in the 99 season, the Italian Grand Prix was the old layout with the two chicanes at the start, going left rather than the one we've got now to the right. If they remade that game and did it like from 2000, like Cody's, hear me out. Remake. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera because it's not on. Remake F1 Championship Challenge from 2000 to 2020. Give us a 20-year career. Now, getting the licenses for all the tracks and everything might be a bit difficult, but hear me out. I think it would sell. I would buy it. I'm sure all the F1 YouTubers would buy it as well, but I know I would buy it. Anyway, let's advance this time a bit more. There's a bit more cash. Lovely. There's some awareness. And we're on to Hanoi. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this one at all, chat. How are we looking for our sponsors? Okay, so we've got those sponsors. Oh, Pay Night has achieved a top 12 finish, achieved a clean race, 75 laps. So we need to get to Team Claim 20 for the final sponsor. Okay, that's fine. Let's go into Hanoi. I don't think we're going to do that hot. So, who out of interest popped in and caught the Fallout 76 stream yesterday? I think I published it on the channel. It's going to be a dry race. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we got the high cash balance. Deal with it. Right. Should we just go out on track? Oh, we got a downforce upgrade. Lovely. So we can now invest in a couple more major downforce upgrades. That's good. Chassis is where we need to make the next big steps. Powertrain, we're looking very solid. So chassis is where we need to take the development, I think. And we're due a major upgrade on that anyway. Car's coming along nicely, chat. Right, into practice one. Lee definitely caught the Fallout 76 stream. Lee was in the Fallout 76 stream. It's on the channel if you want to go watch it. It's the first official Team Incompetent Plays. There was some arguing and me trying to learn Fallout 76. I think that's got some legs. Plus, I think we threw around a couple of other ideas offline. So either keep an eye out on this channel, or there might be some stuff coming in the future. You never know. Hashtag just saying.
And we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement.
Shall we? So I've got an idea. I don't know. Just got the notice from when F1 2020 trailer dropped. Brilliant. And by the way, F1 2020's out. So really, is it? I didn't know. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run 8. I'm gonna try this really crazy thing. I'm gonna try 8-4 wings, right? To try and get some better rotation in the slow corners.
When you get a chance, make sure to run some of our practice programs. They don't all need to be done in one session, but there's valuable data there to help race strategy.
I don't know how I feel about this setup, but we're gonna give it a go. I know I need to try something around this track because I just know I'm painfully slow. The problem with this kind of setup is it doesn't suit itself well to high-speed corners, which is, of course, what the final sector is. Good job, Simon. You've already hit the wall. Nearly hit the wall again. That did not feel good. That did not feel good into that corner at all. Yeah, I'm not surprised that was green with the speed that I was doing. Oh god, I forgot how much I hate this track.
DRS zone is coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Should have done some practice laps. I feel like that would have been a bit of an idea to do some practice laps. Oh, hold on, hold on. Where's that green? I was going like the clappers. Remember the Canadian Grand Prix in 2011? What, the greatest F1 race to ever happen? Love the Canadian Grand Prix 2011. I mean, it's remembered as the greatest for a lot of reasons. I don't know what exactly the best reason for it being remembered as one of the greatest of all time actually is. But it was a race. I mean, JB won, which I loved. Can I not be so terrible at this track? Can I have some special powers so I can be better at this track? What is that line? Oh, we've completely... Alright, let's go from here. Purple?
Great stuff.
Purple! We're going to be so slow. But yeah, no, the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix was an absolute cracker. Button binned Hamilton into the wall. He spun Alonso. He had 5 pit stops and a drive-through penalty and still won the race, passing Sebastian Vettel on the last lap. Bonkers. Absolutely. I rewatched it recently. And it is just... What people forget as well is it had a phenomenal battle between Mark Webber and Michael Schumacher as well. Schumi looked on for a podium, like his first podium since returning. He had to wait over a year after that race. But I remember that was the first time I can recall Vettel cracking under pressure. An amazing race. It was an amazing race. And Toby's here. How's it going, Toby? I normally stick the car up into rich for the tyre wear test. I should really do that. There we are. Yes, feel the power. Look, if we don't question it, we're fine. Yes! Good work, chat. Just don't tell the FIA that I did it and we're fine. Oh yes. Feel the speed. Feel the speed. So I'm very cautious into that right-hander I'm learning, so I need to push that braking zone a bit more. I'm probably going to be very cautious through this final sector just to get the purple score, albeit I wasn't there apparently. I was 1.8 up at one point, chat, and it went down to only 0.4 improvement. Now, I did obviously, you know, ease off quite substantially. Fuel management. We can do this. This will be fine. I'm currently sitting on my foot and it's very much going to sleep and I don't like it. Which implies that I'm in full control of this situation and could fix the problem, but... Yeah, I got it. Relax. I might put more downforce on the rear, you know. I don't like the instability. Especially through the final sector, because as we just saw on the tyre wear test, we lost a lot of time. We can definitely brake harder into turn 1 as well, later and harder. Should we do our special trick again? Yes. I personally think if we could get away with that... Yes, my mic is busted. My mic should be fine. Why'd you say my mic's busted? My mic should be working totally normal. Can anyone else hear me? Can I hear myself? Hold on. We're gonna check on the stream. Oh, my controllers are charged. Wonderful. I now need to validate if things are broken, but I don't think they are. No, I can hear myself totally fine. That's weird. But yeah, no, my mic is all gravy. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, yes. I was gonna say, people responded to me earlier, but then knowing what modern technology is like, there is always a reason for things to just break at a moment's notice. Excellent work. Although that has put us completely on the wrong line. I think DRS down this whole back straight would be better, you know. More DRS is what F1 needs. That's a controversial opinion. Oh, hold on. Damn it. Figured it was worth a try. You never know. Why can we be so late onto the... we weren't late onto the brakes. Well, we were late onto the brakes there. And we've completely binned it in terms of time. Apparently, I can't save fuel around here. Right, we're coming into the pits. I don't like this setup at all.
Well, program over. That wasn't much help to us. We need it again, I'm afraid.
Yeah, we'll go again. Relax. Part of me... I want to run more high downforce to help me through that final sector so it really pushes the car into the ground. But it's really going to compromise me on the straight. I forgot how long this animation was. Right, let's car setup.
I know it's tempting to focus entirely on the race.
Let's run like 8.8 because why not?
Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
I brake where I'm feeling comfortable and apparently it's way too late. In the same way that I also don't even appear to know where the proper turning points are. There we go, feeding in the power. There's a wall right there and it's terrifying. Look, I've lost like 1/10 of a second there. But never fear, chat, because we have a strategy, don't we? Okay, maybe it didn't work that time. Right, let's actually now push it a bit. See, and we broke maybe 10 meters later there, and we went wide. Love that strategy we've come up with. Absolutely love it. Oh, that didn't end well. This track is just... It's not fun to drive, I'm gonna be honest. Like, we're not even going to get the delta time. No, poo.
We didn't really get the data we needed on that run.
Really, didn't we? Oh, mental. Let's just do the race strategy and call it a day, shall we?
maps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
It's just, oh, I don't know what it is. It's just not fun. Right, anyway. Dab of brakes. And apparently we're already 2.5 tenths down. How am I supposed to compete with the AI when I'm apparently that slow into turn 1? Well, apparently we didn't corner cut there, so I'm not going to complain. How can we be losing delta time into a braking zone? It makes little to no sense to... Whoops. To me. Just till I can get DRS, then we'll disengage the battery. Avoid the curb for traction. Didn't quite do that. Once again, another braking zone where we're apparently losing a heap load of time. God damn it. Right here. Whoa! Car very much responded to turn in there, didn't it? Oh, don't tell me we're going to lose it on the line. We're going to lose it on the pissing line, aren't we? Yes, we are. Ah! Oh, you are joking. Right, there we go. We didn't lose it on the line that time. Wonderful. I like the way I was able to keep my foot flat down there. And Bram's here. I remember you saying that you were going to go to Germany. How is Germany? In Ardennes for birthday from your German grandma. Oh, that's adorable, man. How are you finding Germany? Have you ever been before? I imagine if your grandma lives in Germany, then you may have done, but I appreciate you while you're, you know, spending time with the fam to check in on the stream. That was me thinking I'd break way too late. Right, we are losing time on the delta through here massively.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
Light bit of corner cutting, nothing wrong with that. How that isn't considered corner cutting, I'll never know. The home phone is ringing. Which means it won't be important. Or for my father. Here we go. Look at the speed. This is one bit of the track I actually like. The giant pissing straight. If I'm accelerating on the way into a corner, there's a problem. There we go. Wonderful. Went to Germany for 1 day, now 2 weeks in Ardennes, and Germany is nice, but Ardennes, south of France, Belgium. Yeah, no, I did wonder. When I was sort of saying that, I was thinking Ardennes. I was like, the Ardennes forest. I was like, south of France. I don't know. My geography's not brilliant. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Anyway, yes, we've done some things and some stuff. Oh, we're going to go up... Oh, podium pass, level 26. Chat, we've earned it. We have earned the splash rates. Is that a tuxedo race suit? Is that what that is? You best believe we're going to swap to that when we get it. You best believe.
And if today's practice is anything to go by, we're in for an...
Right. Let's simulate practice. Yes, there we go. Look at all those resource points. Look at Jack. Look at him doing the business. 1,600 resource points. That's what I want to see. Team claim going to go down. Team claim going to go down. Team claim going to go down. Of course it does. Just used to the team claim going down now. It's going to go. No worries, dude. Listen, you checked in. You said hi. You know, the fact you even did that is wonderful, and I thank you for it. You enjoy the rest of your holiday, my friend. Right, Hanoi circuit, R&D. Here we go. This is what I want. Right. So I think, where can we improve this car more? I said chassis, right? It's where we need to make the most gains. And we've got a major weight redistribution upgrade. There's a minor tyre wear, a major tyre wear upgrade. Weight redistribution is important. Is that brakes upgrade? That's a brakes upgrade. So we can get a brakes upgrade up there. But we're going up that tree already. This is 2 major weight redistribution upgrades. So let's actually do that. Standard development gets it on the car for the Dutch Grand Prix. So let's do that. That sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Excellent. R&D. Progress history. We have been on a very strong upward trajectory this year. We started much lower, but now we're apparently the 4th fastest car on the grid. Allegedly. Into qualifying. It's an overcast one, isn't it? Right. Let's just carry on running that setup. Let's take some fuel out of the car. I'm not going to faff about with doing my outlap that I normally do and cruise it around and all that. It's Hanoi. I want to get this out of the way as fast as possible so we can move on to China where we perform a little bit better. And then I want to get to Zandvoort because that's where we should have got points last season, but Kimi Räikkönen decided to have a crash. And Liam's here. Good old Vietnam. Yeah, great old Vietnam. I love it. It's my favourite track. The guys that have been here have enjoyed a 40-minute rant about how this track is interesting, but interesting doesn't mean fun. How you doing, Liam, anyway? Busy as always, I assume? Let's just... There we go. Using the masterclass of the corner cutting strategies we came up with in Friday practice. Lando Norris setting the pace on a 34.9. And then Carlos Sainz with a 34.8. The fastest of the McLaren drivers. Hamilton 34.1. Well... Oh, boot it out the hairpin. Lee with the good morning, Vietnam. There's still time to find in that right-hander, I know there is. I know on the right line, that corner is 100% flat. I know it is, I just need to find the right line. We are out of ERS already. That is, that's not good. There we are. Towards the line, and it's a 35.3. Yes. That's where the car is. No, that's not good, is it? Haven't driven it yet, but it looks very Red Bull favoured from their chassis. And yeah, busy. No, I would have assumed. Let's bolt some fresh tyres on. Right, where are we losing the time? Other than literally everywhere. Middle sector. Now that's interesting, because that's the one with the straight lines in it.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 35.3.
Jack looking very close to me. Jack looking very close to me on time. Right, let's do another lap. Let's try and make up some more time in the middle sector, shall we? Because apparently we can clearly do it, because Jack is showing the car has performance. That's a racing point. We're down to 13th and 14th. I don't know where Sector 3 technically starts. Right. Don't lift. Oh, I can't not lift in that corner. Right, tyres nice and warm. Right, here we go. Into the wall. Good start. Good start to the lap right there. What happened to slow in and fast out? Christ alive. Not that slow though. God, I can't even do the final corner. There we are. Yeah, feel the power. We are way down on our delta already, but that's fine. We'll make up with some brave braking into turn 1. No, in fact, we're further down on our delta. Not the best Sector 1, if we're entirely honest. Right, anyway. Dab of brakes. And then let's just perfect that corner cutting skill. There we go. Right, and now we'll just wait for the car to rotate on the power. That's fine. We really pushed that braking zone, but the problem is we gave up time on the exit. Oh, the front has scrubbed wide. That's cost me time. That's cost me so much time. That's annoying. And then I've gone deep into there, and it's not even going to be that much of an improvement by the end of the lap. It's going to be an improvement, but not much of one. Be able to get... Yeah. I'm inclined to agree with you on that one. You've got to really push the limits. And I don't like it. It scares me. Right, anyway. New set of tyres. Let's just get out there, shall we? Oh, another controller has finished charging. Wonderful. There we go. Back to 3 fresh controllers. Apart from the one that I'm currently using. Good job, mate. So if I can just combine the last sector of my first lap, maybe with a small improvement, with that last lap, I have a theoretical best of better than where I currently am. Oh god, cars are coming out on track. I've timed this horribly wrong. Oh, and I'm not even in the right fuel mode. Foolish boy. Is Esteban Ocon? Ride the curb. Yes. Very questionable curb usage right there. Right, Esteban, you are going to want to get out of my way. Thank you so much. Now, Rick Bobby, can we try and catch him in this straight line? I don't think we will. We are going to catch him at the worst possible point. Oh, Danny Rick. Danny Rick, thank you. I knew it was flat. I am very happy with that lap. I am incredibly happy with that lap. Let's now just get out of everyone's way. Go on, Ocon, you can go through. Sorry for causing the yellow flag. Sorry. Really sorry. Really sorry. Hello, MTB Life. How are you? I'm just going to get out of everyone's way now. I think there we are. Lovely. I think that lap went very well. And I'm surprised it went that well. I now have to get back to the pits with this much fuel. I also, once again, have caused the yellow flag because I'm just cruising. I'm trying not to take anything out of my tyres. Because, hey, if I stay in the top 10, which I doubt, then I've got to start on these tyres. Alright, we're already down to 9th. But will we stay? We're down to 10th. But will we stay there? No, we're P11. Alright, that's fine. In all fairness, I'll actually take P11. P11's like the optimal starting place, you know. Well, the game wants to teach me about pit stops. There we go. Yeah, everyone's coming into the pits. Well, I would say that is P11 for the Vietnam Grand Prix. I'm not upset about that at all. There's Arava on the front jack right there. Understanding his place. Benjamin Daly on the right front. Oh dear. Who hired this team? I mean, it is Incompetent Racing Grand Prix. And I suppose that would have been me, actually, as well, seeing as I'm the boss, right? Oh dear.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind
P11.
Bottas, Vettel, and Lewis Hamilton. With qualifying complete, all that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.
Jack Aitken out qualified an Alpha. I can't be too upset with that, you know. We're beating a Lacey, which is nice. Our acclaim's probably going to go down again, so if I skip it, it doesn't happen. I learned that from Lee. Lee told me it doesn't go down if you skip the screen. Right, it's Vietnam Grand Prix time. This can only go dreadfully. But to be fair, we actually finished the Vietnam Grand Prix in Season 1, so I didn't actually bin it in a wall, which is nice.
The Formula One circus has arrived in Southeast Asia once more, as we usher in a new era and get ready to go racing here in Vietnam. A lap of Hanoi circuit then, 3.4 miles around the Vietnamese capital. A number of the 23 corners take their inspiration from other great circuits, hopefully creating plenty of passing opportunities.
That all we got to say, Crofty? Anything else? Anything more exciting? No?
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown.
We've already gone through the grid rundown, you know. Anywho.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
I agree, that should be our aim, right? Softs to hards. I don't like that idea. I much prefer this strategy that's a 1/10 of a second slower. Means our hard tyres are less worn, and we actually start on some fresh tyres. So we're going to go with this one. Because it's... Why would I... It doesn't make any sense. I think the AI are probably going to try and make it work, and I'll let the AI try and make it work. But I'm personally not going to try. We're once again going to be... Yeah, we're the only one on mediums. I think this happened last year as well. If I had a fresh set of softs, I would do it. But the fact of the matter is I don't have a fresh set of soft tyres. Because then I'd be able to run a fresh set of softs for longer, like to maybe lap 10, lap 11, and probably then get a set of mediums to the end. But I don't have that, you know, so... I'd rather run the harder tyre and then do less laps on the hards at the end. Esteban Ocon in front of us, and a potential future teammate, Lando Norris, behind. Now, where do we think we're going to finish today? I would love points, but I don't know if we're going to get that lucky. Get the fuel all nice and saved. Get the tyres nicely up to temperature. Front's not quite there yet, but they will be. And what track do we take the grid penalties at, chat? 'Cause we're probably going to need to run a full power unit again this year because we've done no investment in the durability. Did we take them at Singapore again? Because it worked out so well in Season 1. I reckon I can get like 2 and a bit power units to Singapore. Though the controlled electronics was a bit of a concern for me, actually. We'll see. Anyway, let's turn the car up now. Ready for the start. Around the streets of Hanoi for the Vietnam Grand Prix. Don't know how to feel about this one, chat. We pulled an absolute worldie out in qualifying, in my opinion, to qualify this high up the grid. Someone give me a guesstimated finish position. Going to be on the outside for turn 1. Hopefully not have a crash.
Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid has formed. Be ready with the clutch.
I'm ready. Right. Tension builds. The excitement. The drama. Lights are out and away we go for the Vietnam Grand Prix. It's an awful start by me. We've been... Oh my god, we've actually been swamped. We're going to duck to the inside. See if we can make any of those places back. Oh, Norris gets us on traction. There's Charles Leclerc. We're going currently off the circuit. Lando cuts us off. Have we taken damage? No, we haven't. This is good. We like the fact we don't have any damage on the car. We've only lost 1 place. That is to Lando Norris. We're currently under attack from, I believe that's an Alfa Romeo of Kimi Räikkönen. As we now go around this left-hander for the first time. Oh, we've been bad on acceleration there. Using a lot of battery. Lots of battery being used here. Let's maybe stop deploying that. We're probably then going to come under fire from Kimi Räikkönen's. We'll redeploy. Räikkönen with a dive bomb of the century. Up the inside. He's locked up. Lando's turned in on me. Räikkönen racing Leclerc for the sake of irony there.
Let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Leclerc tries to squeeze the elder statesman out. They are going side by side. That is terrifying. That's still terrifying. I think Leclerc's just about got it. Kimi did not want to give up, and that's allowed Lando the opportunity to try and get through now. I left it in overtake mode, didn't I? Now, Räikkönen squeezes Lando out. That gave us an opportunity to maybe stick our nose in. Yes, no, we didn't leave it on overtake mode. That's just how little battery we had. Can we make a dive into turn 1? No, we can't. Oops. This track drinks fuel. Here comes Gasly up my inside. Which of course becomes the outside for the second part of that corner. We lack traction off of that long left-hander. Come on, Gasly. Come on. Come on. Get it over with. I don't appreciate the false injury on my left-hand side. Or the racing point, sorry. Now we're going to dive back up the inside of Pierre. Oh, I really shouldn't have tried that. No, we really shouldn't have tried that because it's ended up with us in the wall.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Copy.
Well, that hasn't quite worked out, has it? Apparently I've had a collision with Magnussen and I've broken more of my front wing. Oh god, it's actually on the car! That wasn't my best performance, if we're honest. Who's that coming in? Is that... Ah, Magnussen. We might have put Magnussen in the wall. And the Force India of the Racing Points coming in. I think what we did there is cause chaos in the final sector. Perez going to the medium. We're going to go to the hard. And I might just try and go to the end of the race, in all honesty. Don't know if they'll do this many laps, but... Oh, hey, we passed Magnussen. Nice. Yeah, will we, though? Will we? Because, I'm not going to lie to you, I don't really want to stop again. Oh, God. These tyres don't feel as grippy as the mediums immediately.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Thought it was going to be a retirement? Oh, no. No, no, no. We just about kept it in the... we just about kept it out of a retirement. But Magnussen has absolutely sent it on us into the hairpin. I've got no traction coming off that curb. But I've got no pace. Not around here. I don't have any pace whatsoever. Can we salvage anything out of this? Probably not.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
Yes, let's. How is Perez 8 seconds up the road?
+1. Faster engine modes are available.
How is Perez 8 seconds up the road? Okay, Mag leaves the door open and promptly closes it. I feel like the slipstream isn't as powerful in this year's game. I feel like you have to get really, really close to them for it to be... Oh, I've braked way too late. It's not gone well.
Gap to car in front is...
Which is funny because I was looking at there was a period earlier in the lap where I braked way too early, and then there I braked way too late. So you know. Anyway, we are now stone dead last with no DRS to help us along. Can we catch back up to Magnussen is going to be a question. I have my doubts, but...
Gap to teammate ahead is 34.4 seconds.
The hopes of a team rely on Jack Aitken. I need to get some experience driving around this track.
We're trailing our teammate by They're on old softs. They're in 15th. The time
He's in 15th.
1:40.5.
I can't be upset with 15th place. From the boy Jack Aitken. Anyway. Let's now settle in and try and do something. Let's keep our head down. Drive the car. We can definitely brake later than that, though. I never thought I'd have to use reverse in the actual race before, but there we go, we did it today. Car feels disgusting on these tyres, especially through this final sector.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.9 seconds.
Magnussen got 3/10 on me just in the first corner. But we're utilising our corner cutting strat. There's some of those that we perfected in practice. And we will be able to catch up to Kevin Magnussen. Maybe. I have my doubts. Anyway. Turn the battery off. Don't want to burn it all. We're already at 50%. Yikes. That's more like it. That's more like it. It's really scary pushing that corner because it leaves you so close to the wall. So long as I don't finish last in this race, I won't really have a problem.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
And I don't think we will finish last. I think we will be able to catch Magnussen, and I think we'll finish ahead of the Williams.
Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Yeah, look at the corner cutting, chat. Look at it. It's beautiful. Right, I'm not going to use my ERS this lap. We're going to wait. We're going to save it. And what we're going to do is next lap will be in DRS range. So we'll utilise it in conjunction with DRS. And some rich mix as well. See, what I find very interesting is that I braked pretty much exactly the same point that I did the lap before, and yet that was considered too late on the brakes. And now we've lost a boatload of time is what's happened. Anyway, now let's try and close K-Mag down. Oh, front end scrubbed wide. Scrubbed very wide. Look at that. Right, now all we need to do is not mess this up. Right, we can use some battery this lap to stay in conjunction with him. Because why is it going to put softs at the next stop? I've got no fresh softs left. And I've used more battery than I intended to. That's not good. Right, I'm going to brake here. See, and yet I feel I could push that way harder. I don't get braking zones around this circuit. They almost appear inconsistent lap after lap. Oh, cars are coming in. Cars are pitting. Things be occurring, chat.
Gap to teammate ahead is 35.7 seconds.
I'd like some scenario 7, please. I think that's going to help me catch Kevin Magnussen.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button.
I swear to God, Jeff. Soon. Soon we will... Did Russell pit him to put another set of softs on? I think he did, you know. I need to stay off that bloody curb. And Jaden's here. How's it going, Jaden?
Okay, gap ahead is 1.8 seconds.
More cars are in the pits. Yeah, the AI is two-stopping. Wow, so if I hadn't smashed the car into the wall, we would have been on for a really good result, I think. Couldn't watch because your PC was basically broke. Yeah, I remember you saying you were having some issues. Have you been actually able to resolve them? Oh, Raikkonen's out. That makes me upset. He was looking really good.
Through the yellow flags.
That's fine, there won't be any overtaking, but there will be me closing up to the back of Kevin Magnussen. Here we go. Come on. Come on. No, we've not got it this time around. It would be nice to, but I don't think we're going to have the speed. Jackie's in the pits. Old Jackie boy. Chat, I'm annoyed now. I could have, the AI are all two-stopping. I feel like if I had kept this thing out the wall, we could have actually had a decent result. But anyway, doesn't matter. Oh my god, don't update Flash Player. I certainly won't. Flash is, yikes. Oh man, that's really put us out of sorts. Behind Magnussen, and there is Latifi trying to come out the pits. Going side by side with Magnussen, and of course they've slowed down in front of me, because why wouldn't they? Have I got damage from that? No, thank the Lord. Magnussen going to pull across to the right hand side, or is he going to... I didn't really know what was going to happen with the AI there, so I just sort of... Oh, we're on the power. We're on the power. Feed through the power. Yes. Oh, that was contact with the wall. And that has damaged my car. I think I've now made it worse.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Going around the outside. Oh yeah, that made the damage worse. Oh yeah, the car is not best pleased. But we've got him.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this.
No! Why? Why did that safety car not come out like 10 minutes earlier? Or 10 minutes? 10 seconds earlier? That's so annoying. No, what we're going to do, we're going to fit a new set of mediums. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in at the end of this lap.
Overtake the safety car. You may overtake the safety car. It is waiting to pick up the leader. Right, come in at the end of this.
We're going to come in, fit a set of medium tyres, and go to the end of the race. That's the plan. Because originally we were going to go to the end on this set of hard tyres, but we're carrying damage. So we might as well fit some fresher tyres and try and run to the end. I think that's a sound strategy. Because we're only going to be racing the cars around us anyway. Which sucks for the guys who have just fitted the soft tyre.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which
Oh
means
dear,
you're too
that's...
fast. Reduce your
There
pace.
we go. Oh good, the delta's gone away. Oh, that's some understeer and a half. Insert Curb Your Enthusiasm theme.
Immediately, or we will be penalized. There is no
Wait, what?
overtaking during the safety car period.
Imagine if I'd got a penalty for that. Oh, you would have... See, they're all fitting the hard tyre and going to the end. Interesting. Interesting. Will my soft tyre make it to the end, or will my medium tyre make it to the end? Probably not, no.
Go now.
6.6 for a front wing change. Boys did good. Right, so we're at the back. But fresh mediums, fresh front wing, understeermeup.com apparently. We can go to the end. Tyres will be all over the place by the end of this race. I think we're in a position to maybe make something of this. Don't even know why the safety car came out. There wasn't another retirement. Raikkonen's the only retirement, and that didn't prompt the safety car. It's all very interesting, chat. Got so much catching up to do. Oh, we got to drive.
Drop your speed.
Why are we driving to a Delta again?
Slow your pace immediately.
How am I supposed to catch up if I'm driving to a Delta? Is that the second front wing change? Maybe. Got into a little bit of a tussle with Kevin Magnussen. They're so far ahead. I thought the point of the safety car was to slow everything down. I'm not going to get any extra miles out of these tyres behind the safety car because... Look at them. Slow down. This is ridiculous. Oops. That's fine.
Okay,
I deserve that.
on the track limits too much. We've been given a 3-second penalty.
I'm giving a 3-second penalty behind the safety car. Only I could do such a thing. It's fine. Sound is majorly delayed for you. How can the sound be delayed? I fixed that problem. I haven't had that problem in like multiple streams. Hold on. No, it shouldn't be doing it. The thing hasn't, the thing that was stopping it. Has anyone else got that problem? Because if so, I thought that was fixed, and it appeared fixed. No sound delay for you? Corner cut and beyond the safety car, who cares? Well, I've been given that penalty, I know, right? Yeah, I'm trying to actually catch the safety car. If the safety car wasn't, like, faster than my actual car, then... Right, finally, I've caught the pack. It only took me 2 laps. No delay for you either? Right, good. Glad to know it's not a universal problem. I did have some concerns because I swapped over the scene set that I was using last night to my Xbox scenes, which adds an audio delay, but then I switched it back to PC this morning to take that away. Maybe because I paused the stream for a minute or two and skip back to live? Potentially. Right, where's Jackie boy?
We're trailing our teammate by 5.2 seconds. They're on fresh hards. They're in 12th. The
12th?
lap was a 2:20.6.
Jack! Could Jack Aiken perform an absolute blinder? I'm hoping some other cars have got like an additional pit stop still to make, like Giuliano Alesi right here. Jack, please pull off a worldie where I can't. I beg of you. I beg of you. Apparently we haven't caught the safety car queue, chat.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10 car lengths of the car ahead.
So dumb. Oh, we're fine. Grr.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Wonderful. Right, let's go racing.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
I wonder why we've been behind the safety car. So we're not going to be able to make any moves into this this little section, but what we can do is get ourselves in position. Oh, on the power, feeding through the power. Yes, yes, this is what got me a front wing damage before. Sorry, Danny. And now it's Giuliano Malacci up ahead. Although I feel Danny Kvyat might not quite be done with us here. I think he might also make a dive bomb on Malacci. That is my prediction. Something nearly happened. Magnussen and Perez are going at absolute hammer and tongs up ahead. I love it when the AI try to race through this final sector because it really doesn't work. You, Danny Kvyat. Magnussen in the pits. He's probably had a... Oh, is that a... There's a yellow flag. Why was there a yellow flag? I really wanted to make a dive on Malacci there. Oh, it's because Latifi is slow. The Williams have hit each other. Why did the Williams hit each other? I would love to know.
Some information on Latifi. They are out of the race. Safety car.
And another safety car. Sparks is back.
Keep your delta number positive.
Got to say the Renault is very hard to Hold on. I'll read that in a second, Jaden. I didn't realise I was actually closing up to another bloody hairpin. Right, there we are. The Renault is very hard to race when you're up against Ferraris and Mercedes. Well, interestingly enough, it's funny you should say that. We do have a Mercedes donkey in the back of this thing now. Or we should. It doesn't sound like it. I think it still sounds like a Renault, but I'm pretty sure we picked Mercedes for Season 2. But the sound hasn't changed. So I'm a little concerned. Got to watch the highlights after this race. I am thinking that I'd love to know what happened there.
Check your MFD for a new strategy option.
What?
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative.
There is no new strategy option, Jeff. We're going to the end. And if you still want to be employed, you won't question that decision either. Oh my god, so many cars are in the pits. No, let me go! Let me pass the cars that are in the pits.
Russell is in the pits.
Oh, come on. Boo! Boo, I say! Pass Ricciardo. Ricciardo is ceding position. Wait, what? Now it's catch safety car queue. Which is it then? Did he overtake me illegally or not? Now stay behind Ricciardo. This game doesn't know what to do. Meanwhile, Jack Aitken is in 4th place. I'm pretty sure he's in...
Gap to teammate ahead is 7.6 seconds. They're on old hards. They're in 4th. Time last lap was a 1 minute.
Jack Aitken's in 4th place. I'm ahead of Charles Leclerc. Back to where I qualified. Yeah, we're gonna have a. We got to watch. Oh yeah, no, that's what you said before. Something flacked up and it looked like chat moved, but it hadn't. Yeah, we're gonna have a look. I want to know why those Williams ran into each other. I'm pretty sure the race highlights only shows like my highlights though. Why is there so many safety cars and yellow flags? I have no idea why this safety car happened. Oh no, was there another retirement? I think this retirement, or this safety car is for another retirement. I don't know why the first safety car came out. Who was out the race in this one? Who retired? I missed it. Who's out? Let's look at the race director. Out out of this race is Latifi. So Latifi retired, which caused this safety car. Incidents. There's been a few. Oh, there's a lot of. So this is where they hit each other. There's a lot of time penalties going on here, chat. Vettel's had a drive-through, apparently. They do, but you can put it on free cam. I was thinking if I watch the full replay. That's true, we could do that. I want to have a look at what happened with the Williams after that pit stop. Why did we just understeer so much? No, we haven't got damage. It's just our tyres are cold. So there's a lot of time penalties going around this afternoon, chat, apparently. Both Ferraris are behind me. Both Mercedes are ahead of me. Jack Aitken's in 4th. We've got a 3-second time penalty ourselves for corner cutting behind the safety car. I think Lando Norris leads this race. From Pierre Gasly, Lewis Hamilton, Jack Aitken, Esteban Ocon, Carlos Sainz, Bottas, Perez, Verstappen, Ricciardo is your top 10, followed by me in 11th. Leclerc, the lead Ferrari, in 12th. What is this Vietnam Grand Prix? I think everyone has made their final pit stops, though. Please, Jack, please, perform miracles. I beg of you. Get points on the board. I'll be fine with him having more points than me, in all honesty. And we've got loads of fuel to use, which is exciting. We've been in the pits for 2 front wing changes. My nose is beyond itchy. Oh.
Safety car
Right,
is
we
in
go.
this lap. Safety car in this lap. Let's make sure those tyres are up to temperature, and remember there is no overtaking until the timing line.
Got ya.
Stay in
No
position
overtaking until the
green
timing line.
flags.
Understood. Don't you worry. Welcome to everyone who's decided to pop into the stream. Hope you're all enjoying a good, wonderful day, whatever you want to call it. Right, bang it up to Rich. China Track's your favourite? Oh, I'm so glad I started to pay attention there. My personal favourite, I would say Canada, in all honesty. I think Canada's my favourite. Canada or Austria. Right, we've had a bad. We've had a bad. And that's going to allow Charlie Boy Leclerc to take a look at us.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
We're going to hang the Ferrari out to dry it. And then we're going to... I don't want to use too much energy because we're going to need it for the back straight. Oh my lord, the Ferrari's using it all now. Thankfully, he's not going to have DRS. And Kvyat's got past Vettel. And you're going to fire Jack at Austria, shame on me? You know, he hasn't got the points yet. We need to be realistic here. Here comes Charlie Boy. Very deep on the brakes. Leclerc tries to stick his nose in. Oh my god, the traction. I've got like no ERS left for the rest of this lap. I feel like I've got absolutely no front end on this car right now. Now you got to remember, Leclerc is on fresh tyres. I very much am not. We're not. We're not at all. Perez is still on hard tyres. Ricciardo trying to have a pop at the racing point. Now that was excellent riding of the curb right there. How much fuel have we got? Oh, we've got loads of fuel. We haven't got to worry about that. Well, we will at some point. Perez is holding Ricciardo up here. I can only hope that carries on. Look, that was close to the wall. Charlie Boy is coming at me at a rate of knots. We're going to have to defend from the Ferrari. Into the braking zone, I think. How can they brake so late?
Try to keep focus.
No, we've got it. We've got it. Wait for the front end to bite. There it is. Wonderful. Right, Perez looks vulnerable to me.
DRS is now online.
Come here, Sergio. We've made the dive. We barely got that slowed down. If anything, I've actually made myself susceptible for attack now on this back straight. Charles? Perez gonna try it. Oh, he's hit the curb on the inside. That sent him into me. So we didn't actually gain a position there. Well, Charles did, and now he's disappearing down the road in the much faster Ferrari.
Some tyre grip around now.
Oh, great. We've still got 6 laps left to go. Turning in, feeding in the power. Okay, so we've cleared Perez, and he appears to be slowing everyone down. So that issue is resolved. We now just need to try and catch all the cars ahead. Because a lot of them have penalties. Now, granted, we have a penalty as well. We have a 3-second time penalty. Albon has passed Perez. That's not good. It means Albon's going to be catching us. Meanwhile, in Jack Aitken's world, he is slowly falling down the field. Oh, that was a lovely little power slide out of the hairpin. Jack, no. Jack, please, no. It's because he's on the hard tyre and everyone around him's on mediums. It is a Ferrari, Jeff. That is why. I also had a brush with the wall there. Okay, no damage. We're fine. Tactic would have been soft for the first 8 laps, then squeeze all the life you can out of the hard tyres. Well, yeah, that probably could have worked. I didn't have a fresh set of softs though, and when I was starting 11th, I was like, I want a fresh set of soft tyres. Jack, if you could just please defend like your life and your job depends on it. The second it definitely does. Oh, we've got DRS. Alex Albon appears to be charging up behind me. Jack Aitken's down to 9th. I have somehow braked insanely late. He lost 2 places in a straight. Well, Jack's not gonna get points in this race. Oh, that's not good. Come on, Jack. Hold up Leclerc. Hold up Leclerc. Excellent job. Excellent job. Okay, we've still got +1 lap of fuel. That was our personal best final sector as well. Wonderful. Oh, Jack's locked up. Leclerc is very much in an incompetent sandwich, or as he would call it, a stupid sandwich, because he's stupid. Come on, Aitken, defend, defend. He's defending, not very well. Go on, switch it to the inside. Come on, Jack, show the world. That's fine, that works too. Thank you very much, Jack Aitken. Now we are back ahead of Charles Leclerc, and now he's just going to disappear because he's got DRS, he's got a more powerful engine. Oh, see you, Charles. Jack, don't you even dare think about overtaking. What is this? Hello? Oh, dear. We've caused a bit of an accident there, haven't we?
So we've been looking at the damage, and we think you should be okay to continue. It'll cost us a little bit of time.
So, Albon... Oh, no, yeah, we could have carried on, but it's 3 laps to go. What we're going to do, chap, there's 3 laps left to go in this Grand Prix, and we are just going to sit here behind Jack Aitken, and we are going to protect him. We are going to be his devout protector for the rest of this race, because I have no ability to turn in at the moment. Yeah, it's not quite gone well. It's not quite gone well. But, in my defence, Albon did move under braking, possibly. We can have a look at it. We're going to have a quick look at the replays later on to see what happened with the Williams anyway. Oh my god, Seb has so much speed. But he can't slow it down, whereas I can. Look at that. We're going to be Jack Aitken's devout protector, apart from here, because apparently all we do is get mugged down this straight. That. Seb with a dive. We're going to get on the power earlier than him, though. I will say, that hairpin's quite a good corner.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix too soon.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Our front wing damage means we are very slow in the final sector. Very slow indeed. This race has been absolute chaos. It's fine. Jack's going to have DRS on Albon this lap. I think Albon is the walking wounded because when he hit the Ferrari, which may or may not have been my fault. How are our tyres looking anyway? Not good. Our front wing also doesn't look very good. Right, Vettel, you're going to the outside once again. It's just a thing that's happening. Can you get it slowed down again? I know I can, just. It hampers me on exit, but still. Come on, Jack. Overtake the Red Bull. Get a point. I don't think he's got the speed in a straight line. He does! Seb! Oh, here comes trouble again.
To stay with him, he might make a mistake. We could still regain
Ugh.
position.
Okay, that worked. Yes! We held position. Right, we're going to turn the engine down now. If Jack Aitken gets a point, I'm going to be over the moon. And allegedly, we saw the race director earlier on. And the race director earlier on said the AI have got loads of penalties. So as long as Jack Aitken keeps his nose clean.
This is your final lap of the race.
Look, Jack's not that far behind that, like, group there. Maybe he could catch up to them.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
It's fine, there's only 1 lap of the race left, Jeff. This has been absolute chaos, and Kvyat now wants to have a go. Can you get it slowed down? I don't think you can. I know I can. Right, Rich. All of the power. Go on, Kvyat. Which way are you going? Which way are you going? You haven't got enough power. You don't have enough power. Torpedo! Lewis Hamilton wins the Vietnam Grand Prix. But there are penalties, actually. He's crossed the line first. I think he has a 5-second penalty, though. So who is actually going to win this race? They've all crossed the line. Sainz down to 11th because of his penalty. We're going to cross the line in P12. We're going to drop way lower than that, though, because of our penalty.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in
18th place. Yes! Driver of the day is Pierre Gasly. Who has done what in that race?
Here we are then, a fantastic Vietnam Grand Prix, and what a performance it was from our race winners today.
Yeah, who was the race winner? I need to know. Was it Lewis Hamilton? Did he get far enough ahead? Okay, it was Lewis Hamilton.
It was that gave them the edge over the competition today.
Well, they played the safety car to absolute perfection.
2 Mercedes on the podium. Oh, Esteban Ocon on the podium.
Race is neutralised. I mean, do you hit the fresh rubber? Do you have the space behind you? How much fuel can you save? If you answer all of those
Max
questions
Verstappen ends up
correctly,
6th.
have a good chance. And that's exactly what happened.
Full
today.
replay, you want to see the Williams crash? Yeah, no, we'll have a look.
Top four
We'll have a
once
look.
again after an excellent
Esteban Ocon ends up on the
See
podium.
them up on that podium once again.
Alright, let's skip
Let's
that.
see what effect this result
Hey,
has
kid
had
got
on the
7th!
standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship.
How did he not
after
get
an
Driver of the
excellent
Day?
result. After an
Why did
incredible third
Gasly
place.
get it?
Who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Well, you put me in a bit of a tight spot.
No.
today, but I think I'll go for Pierre Gasly.
No, it was Jack Aitken. It was Jack Aitken.
Circumstances. I know that's at odds with the official decision, but I think they deserve some recognition.
I mean, Lando, even with his 5-second penalty ending up P4, is very impressive. Very impressive.
In the Constructors' Championship, Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship.
Jack
It's been an
Aitken
absolutely
with
wild weekend for
7th
Formula One
place.
action. I can't wait to
My,
see what's
my,
next.
my. Right, should we take a look at that, should we take a look at that full race replay so we can have a look at that Williams crash? Is that something we should do? We beat Giuliano Alesi though. That's what matters. Unbelievable. Jack Aitken, 6 points. Right. Let's view the replay. Oh god, that's loud. Right, this is going to take a little while, chat. And it's going to get loud. Where are the Williams anyway? Let's go on board with the Williams. So, this is Latifi. I was going to mention a couple of days ago I had to do the Monaco Grand Prix in extreme weather. Nearly cried. Well, I did in Season 1, and we lost quite horribly. Oh, the Williams getting quite close there. Giuliano Alesi loses out to Nicholas Latifi. I have no idea what lap they crashed on. Oh, Alesi trying to give it another go, but Latifi. So I want to know what happened with these Williams. I mean, let's watch them for the sake of this, because I mean it is the Williams Grand Prix at the back. You know, they don't exactly have much else to do. Listen to that soundtrack of Formula One cars, chat. But I've got to see them have that coming together. It was phenomenal. Oh, there's me. There's me with my front wing damage. Oh yeah, there's me breaking the rest of it. Oh, there's the front wing gone completely. And you're going to see us in the, like, just disappear into the pit lane, I think. Anyway, back to the Williams Grand Prix. I need to see why they had that coming together. They've already been left for dust. And it is just Latifi versus Alesi back here. Some lovely camera angles, though. I think Latifi is just ever so slightly pulling away. That's a lovely helicopter shot. I rate that a lot. So these guys are both on the soft tyre. So who pits first? Is it Latifi or Alesi that ends up pitting first? Latifi apparently has the pace. They're not actually that far behind, realistically. But I mean, they are Williams, so they are a bit slow. It was like lap 10 or like lap 12 they had that crash, wasn't it? Imagine if F1 was actually this fast. Man, imagine the noise. Imagine Latifi being, like, no disrespect to Latifi, I know he's very new in Formula 1, but like, imagine Latifi being your fastest driver. But then again, he does have a slightly better overall than Giuliano Alesi. But Latifi is leaving him behind right now. Let's be realistic here, chat. For those of you wondering, we've just finished the Vietnam Grand Prix on Season 2, but the Williams had a spectacular coming together in the final corner, and I just need to see the series of events that allowed that to happen. We finished 18th. On the road, we were 12th, but our teammate Jack Aitken got 7th. I don't even know what lap we're on at this point. I'm just fast forwarding. So let's just leave this right. So there's Latifi. There's a Lacey. What? Oh, a Lacey's moving very... Oh, they're just that slow through there, apparently. There's K-Mag. No, that's not K. That's Russell. Perez. Here's K-Mag. And here's me chasing after him. Does it tell us what lap we're on the steering wheel? This is lap 9. Back on board. Or back following Latifi. So this is lap 9. So he's not in. Did a Lacey pit? No, a Lacey did not pit? I'm not sure. I don't even know what's going on right now. There's Raikkonen's retirement. Has he already retired at this point? Yeah, no, he has. Oh, man. Where was... Kimi was well up the field. Look at this. What position's he in? Can we get it on his steering wheel? Kimi's running... Doesn't say, does it? P6. Kimi's running P6 before his car gave out on him. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Look at all those cars disappear past him. Doesn't even look like he's had a blow up. It's just some kind of electrical failure, maybe. Anyway. That's Russell and Perez, I think that is, catching him. Right, and Latifi should be coming in. Right, Latifi in. Giuliano's going to go round. Oh, there's me! Yes! There I am. On the hard tyre. Latifi on the soft tyre once again. Let's see this epic battle one more time, chat. Latifi with the DRS. Look at the heat haze. Oh, here's me pulling out. Gonna make a dive. No, we're not gonna make a dive. Oh, up the inside though, look at this. Excellent move by me. Just stunning racing. Absolutely stunning racing. But now, Magnussen. Now that we've put it back to double speed, it looks like slow motion. But we just drove this. Imagine Latifi getting this much screen time. Was that me damaging my front wing again? I think it was, wasn't it? Or did I break Magnussen's front wing? I don't know, but we are fighting tooth and nail back there. Anyway. So there's a safety car being called. There's the yellow flags. So this was the first safety car? You kind of forget how long F1 races are, even when you're fast forwarding through it like this. But I just need to know how those Williams ended up hitting each other. Very similar to you, Jane. I need to know how that happened. So where's Giuliano at this point? So we are P16 as Latifi. Which lap did they crash? I'm not sure. It's after the first safety car, because it causes the second one. But here's a Lacey. Like, a Lacey's back here. And here's Giuliano. So he was in front. Oh, no, sorry. Giuliano. Here's Latifi, sorry. So, I know it's after this safety car. I know that. Oh, God. We've now got to fast forward through the safety car. I think what ends up happening is the lap after the safety car, Latifi's going to try something into this hairpin, get front wing damage, and that's why they're going to end up hitting each other. That's my theory. There we go, we've just caught the back of the pack. There we are in last. Can I just say, our car, like the Incompetent Racing Grand Prix car, just looks spectacular. So we're green flag racing. So I'm pretty sure it's like this lap. So let's... So he's not moving slowly yet, Latifi. No, there he is. There it is. So why is he... So fine. Everything is fine in Latifi's world at the moment. Well, no, or is it? And he's got no drive. And then he turns in and wallop, there's his teammate. So let's now look at that from Lacey's perspective. Because I think we're just behind Lacey here. And it's just a simple matter of Latifi just turns in. And they hit each other. Amazing. Which is obviously left damage to... Latifi's already out at that point. Let's go back. Oh no, here's Latifi. So does he just retire at this point? Oh dear, Williams. Crashing into each other. Does he just pull up at the end of the road? I'm assuming that's what's going to happen. Expecting more? Yeah, it's a little disappointing. Yeah, and he just pulls up. So how did that look from... I want to see how much damage was actually done to Lacey's car. Around the final corner and bang! Is it just literally just the entire... front bit, yeah, basically the entire right front of the wing is now gone. Well, that is unfortunate, Giuliano. Anyway, Jack Aitken in the points. We've probably now got to do an interview of some description.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Your teammate beat you today. Was it a setup issue or something else?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's my loss. It's their win. Jack had a great race.
Things between the two of you?
Things are great. Gonna go make some dinner, then be back in a sec. No worries, my dude.
Who would you say is at fault?
We're all at the top of our game. Accidents happen sometimes. I'm gonna grab a drink in a moment anyway, so.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Lovely. Cheers, Claire. I think our acclaim's gonna go down. Not the best weekend. Cash-wise, we're doing great, though. 870k in the bank. Lovely. 17.5 mil. Renew the sponsor. Let's manage some sponsors, shall we? So, let's have a look at the weekly income. Achieve at least one podium finish within the team. Don't think that's going to happen. Satellite, that's... See, I don't mind Satellite, because we get mega money out of them, but it means we've got to do like 100 laps at a race weekend, and that means really like doing extra laps in practice and stuff like that, which I really can't be bothered to do. Achieve pole position? No. Achieve podium? No. No. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. During... No. 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 That could happen, but we'd have to get lucky. So no, not going to happen. Achieve top... No. Achieve a top 10 during the race. What races we got coming up? China, Zandvoort, Spain, Monaco, Baku. I reckon we could do this one. I reckon this is a doable one. So we're going to get DSB optics on the car. We now need to make sure that appears on our car livery. Sponsor decals. Here we are. DSB Optics. There we go. Lovely. Where's that now going to appear? Beautiful. That's where... We could put TriStar there. But then again... Have we not got anything there? Oh, let's put TriStar on the front of the car. Oh, it's already on the front of the car. Okay, let's put DSB Optics there then. Are we not showing Atlantic anywhere? Is Atlantic not anywhere on our car? Have I made a critical error? No, because Atlantic normally goes there. Yes, there we go. Then we've got the DSB Optics. There and there, and it's there and there, and then we've got the TriStar there and there, and got it. Right, that makes more sense. That makes more sense. Right, how much? Oh, we've got loads of days for activities. Look at that. Right, 9 days. A powertrain equipment upgrade. Right, let's get team acclaim and cash. We could do a sponsor event, an in-depth factory tour. That gets us team acclaim. But I don't think I want that. I want this. And let's do simulator training for Jack. And then we're going to bin him off and someone else can pick him up. R&D. We can't really do much in the way of R&D. I want more engine power. That's how we get more engine power. So we're going to go for more engine power next, I think. Even though we could work... I've been talking about working on the chassis. But engine power, though. We've got a spare bit of cash here, chat. Thinking about dropping it into here. 6 million into increased resource point generation. So we've got resource point generation from the powertrain. That gets us closer to being able to make it a Spec 3 facility. We could just go build time for 12 million and make it a Spec 3 facility, but I don't really want to do that. But that's what we could do. Or alternatively, the other option is personnel and 6 million in the simulator to get this to like a Spec 2 facility. While you guys consider those options, so remember, resource point generation for powertrain or simulator, I'm going to go grab a beverage. I'll let you mull it over, chat. Make a good choice. I'm trusting you. Chat, you've come up with nothing. And I'm disappointed. So as such, I'm making the decision and we're going for the simulator. Yes. Yes. Look at this. Do we have our new... Oh, it's now a spectative facility. Yeah, look at that simulator. Oh, it's so much better now. That's cool. I like that. So it's all pretty much getting there apart from durability. I want to press X to shut it down, but I don't know what that then actually does. So anyway, what does that do in terms of... So Jack's now got plus 10 on his pace. So is that just where we've improved him, or what? He's now got 70 rating. Which puts it... how do we sort by rating? There we go. So Lewis Hamilton's the highest rated. Then Verstappen, then Bottas, Ricciardo, Vettel, Leclerc, Perez, Raikkonen, Sainz, Kvyat, Ocon. There's Lando, Norris. In terms of drivers on the grid, he's better than Latifi and he's better than a Lacey. Wow, a Lacey is a lower rating than Mick Schumacher. And Nick de Vries is up here like, when's someone going to give me a drive? You know? Interesting. Very interesting. Right. We have some resource points. I still don't think I can afford that. Oh no, that's in development. That's when we get the next one. So we could go... I want to start improving our brakes, you know. A bit more stopping power on the car. So let's go with this. This will come in for... If we rush it, we get it before the Dutch Grand Prix. If we don't rush it, we get it before the Spanish Grand Prix. That's fine. Let's do that. I said I wanted engine power, but I think I want some better brakes. Right. To China. Oh, qualifying's going to be wet. Oh, no. That's not good. That is not good. Like a fully wet qualifying session. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Right. Sorry, I had to respond to a message chat.
It'll help us identify any specific problem areas on the circuit.
Right, let's just load this, and then we want 6.5 on the wings. Yeah, we don't really need anything else. Wonderful. Wonderful, 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 wonderful. Right, track acclimatization. I reckon we're going to do better this one than what we did at Hanoi, because Hanoi really didn't go well for us. I reckon this is more sort of our track, where we do slightly better. I'm not going to say that I'm brilliant, but
The faster you get through each corner, the higher the score.
it's a shame to see Sunburst go off the car. But it's a pleasure to welcome on board DSB Optics. Let's hopefully get a points finish for them this weekend. To show them that we are worthwhile. Well, we've absolutely butchered turn one, haven't we? Part of me wanted to get that satellite one on, just because it does get us a silly amount of money. But doing the 100 laps in practice, as we proved in season 1, was just something that's not always going to be achievable. And once again, I'm going to apologise for having to go through all these practice programs, but I suppose I could simulate them and it would slow down the car development a little bit, but that's not really what I want to do, you know? Kiss the inside curb. That's beautifully done.
Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point.
.208 miles an hour. That is not bad at all. This should very easily be a purple score. And it is. Wonderful.
That's fantastic. You obviously have...
A beautifully cold Pepsi Max, chat. Beautifully cold. Started the stream off with a coffee, now got a Pepsi Max. It's all going nicely.
Management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take
Yeah,
extra
we
care,
got
putting the
it.
power down at the apex.
I've got it, Jeff. Relax. Relax. I mean, clearly it doesn't look like I've got it based upon that corner, but it's all under control. Oh dear. Wasn't quite able to get my purple there, but oh, we lost so much time through there. I'm not great through these corners, I must admit. But to be fair, we normally tend to get quite an increase in score up through this section. If we get this bit just right, apparently the tyres, look at that, look at it, lovely. Now, in a weird way, I don't actually want to be in the top 10 because China shreds tyres. Oh dear, lit the rears up out of the hairpin. Either way, we have destroyed that delta.
Complete, and that was a very good job.
Nice and easy, just get through these deltas. And then once I'm done with this race, chat, I'm going to go and do some lunch. Don't know what I'm going to do. I might even try the ERS management program, you know. Literally haven't done it on this game. Literally have not done it at all.
Focus on fuel-saving technique. Lift and coast through corner entry to
But I might do it, just to sort of see what it's like.
the minimum lap time.
There we are. Right, on to the fuel management test. I've burnt many fuels so far, but it's fine. I look forward to making loads of time up, down, the back straight. Apparently I'm being too harsh on my fuel burning through corners. Anyway, we're going to make up a boatload of time down this straight. And then hopefully we'll look nice and strong into the final corner. I don't know if we're going to get purple on this test, but... probably not, all things considered, but... yeah, purple, look at that. Look at that. That's how you masterfully do that. Should we try the ERS management test? I really don't want to. Let's not do it. Let's do a race strategy run, and then we'll cap the session off with a qualifying pace simulation. Not that it's going to matter, because qualifying is, of course, in the wet. Oh, Lewis Hamilton. Come on, slipstream! Didn't feel confident behind that Mercedes. I have seen the mod for the black Mercedes livery on Race Department, and I just haven't downloaded or installed it. I think I'm just going to wait for Cody's to do it, in all honesty. Oh yes, feed the power in. We've got some understeer on the front, but... we're not really that up to pace on this. We've lost so much time there. What the hell happened through there? No, 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 no. No, no, no. Now, I know I'm not fast through these corners anyway, but I don't want to lose 0.4 of a second. 2.5 tenths ain't that much more of an improvement anyway, but... no, come on. There we are. Lovely. Spun the rear wheels just a wee little bit. It happens. Through the final corner.
Okay, super job So far, we're getting great data. Stay focused.
I am the most focused human being, Jeff. Do you know who you're talking to? You are talking to your boss. It'd be nice if in next year's game you can actually get like race mechanics and, you know, really actually hire specific personnel for your team. Now, I don't get the feeling this is the final incarnation of my team. I think there will be improvements that Cody's can make. What is going on with my pace? It is absolutely nowhere. Do I need to run more front wing? I might run more front wing. I might stick a click more on the front, you know. Do you remember, chat, a time where you could use DRS at any point in practice and quali on your lap, so you could use it like every straight? It was insane. Who remembers that period of Formula 1? That was like when DRS first got introduced, I think. That was a fun little thing you could do. Ooh, they're gonna let me through. Hamilton! Hamilton! I would like to go faster through this corner, please. Lewis. Lewis. Get out of the way. Yep. Thank you. Still got Lando right up behind me. Did I touch the grass there? I think I did. What I've accidentally done in this practice session is got into a race with Lando Norris. Anyway, we're just going to make up all that lost time back on these straights. I am definitely first in the speed trap. There we go. Right. Quali time, or quali sim time, I suppose. Then quali time. Laps are relatively consistent. I do want to put a click more front wing on it, though. There we are, 7.5 wings. Lovely.
Tyres, just give it everything. In this test, we want to make sure we can lap close to our rival's pace.
What is our rival's pace, Jeff? Are you able to confirm to me what our rival's pace actually is? are not looking great on time, but we are quick in the final sector. Make up some of it on the straight. Nice and late on the brakes. Oh, apparently not late enough. Oh dear. We are going to need something special in this final corner. Thankfully, I have just that. Not quite fast enough. So here's what we need to do. We need to go even faster into this final corner. Damn it. Okay. We can do this. We just need to find the right balance. Oh, so close. So close. Chat, we can do this. I believe. I don't think making up half a second in one corner legitimately is possible. I don't... Something tells me we're not quite going to do this. Unless... What if we did it slightly differently? Whoopsie daisies. I've Jovinatsied it. Alright, anyway. Well, we're clearly not going to get that done. I don't particularly care, in all honesty.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top three again. Albon, Hamilton, and Max Verstappen. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Right, into qualifying, which, oh, I forgot it's wet. What do you want? Oh, apparently I have 194 steps to go until I hit something. I don't know. Wonderful. We got points. Good job, us. No weather report. No weather report. You don't want to give me any kind of like advance warning about the weather? Fine, okay. Into quali, into the wet qualifying. Oh, right, okay, it's intermediate conditions. And in 10 minutes, the rain's going to be even easier. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to load up the car with fuel. Let's load up the car with sufficient fuel to do many, many laps. I think about that many. Actually, no, let's do that many. And then let's just go out on track.
Rain's easing off a bit, but the track is still going to be wet for a while.
Well, yes, that's fine. So that's why... Oh, it is a bit soggy, isn't it? What a power slide. Come on, front wing, front wing. Whoa. Jack Aitken currently the fastest man. And I don't think I'm going to trouble it, in all honesty. I'm ruining Alex Albon's qualifying. Oh, I've braked far too late for the wet conditions there. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this lap is, quite frankly speaking, this lap is in the proverbial bin. We need to be squeezing on the power, not just planting my lead foot. Okay. So this lap, not good. Next lap will be better. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, let's... Okay, so that was still a bit early. And then let's... Feeding in the power, feeding in the power. That's not feeding in the power. I think we saw Bottas do a 1:45. We've done a 1:48. That is by far and away the slowest time, but we can go faster. By being just ever so slightly more delicate. There we go. This lap is much better. And we've got a break just after 150. Still time to be found in this braking zone.
10 minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
1.5 second improvement. Still not as fast as Jack Aitken though. A couple tenths down on our teammate. Ever so slightly twitchy on the power. Apologies if I've gone very quiet. I'm actually very much concentrating right here. I cannot be beaten by Jack Aitken again. It's not happening. As much as I appreciate the points he earned for the team, We are still pounding round. Good lap time from us there, I think. Now I think the conditions are going to start improving a little bit, and that's where we're going to see lap times start to tumble again. So we'll do this lap, and then we'll come in, stick a fresh set of inters on it. See, look, no, that 6/10. This whole improvement I made on this lap isn't because I'm driving better, because I'm not. The 6/10 I've made on this lap are because the track is improving, and thankfully Stroll is going to get out of my way. I didn't attack the hairpin as much this time around, but that's fine.
You've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Oh, we took liberties there in the final corner. That cost us a little bit more of an improvement. 4th fastest. Got enough fuel for a couple more laps. But yeah, no, the track is significantly improving. So much so I've gone purple in the first sector with that erratic performance. So I'm going to set this lap time. I'm going to come in. I'm going to fit fresh tyres. We could be about to top the time sheets here, chat. Through no reason other than track evolution. Oh dear. Planted the power just a bit too aggressively. There we go. And across the line to go 3rd fastest. Not the fastest final sector of them all. Right, anyway, we're going to go back into the garage. We're going to fit a fresh set of inters.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
And we're going to... We're only going to have time for a lap or 2. Oh dear, everyone's on the track, aren't they? Hello, Lance. I'm afraid I'm passing you. It's going to be one lap is what we're going to have time for. And because it's wet, oh, I've got all the fuel still in the car. I forgot to take the fuel out. Anyway, because it's been raining in quali, that's going to give an advantage for the race where we don't actually have to worry about starting on the soft tyre. You know, we can just start on whatever tyre we want.
30 seconds left in the session.
Magnussen currently P5 for Haas. Looking very strong. I can't believe I forgot to take the fuel out of this sodding car. And I might have just binned an improvement by a substantial margin just by getting a bit too hesitant on the throttle. I think I have. Jack Aitken has just pumped in a faster lap than me, and I'm not going to improve. We're going to tumble down the timesheets here. We could have had a much bigger improvement. We've squandered it, for lack of a better term.
You've fallen down the table.
That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. We could have been a lot higher up the grid than that. It's 13th, which isn't the end of the world.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top three today. Albon, Bottas, and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
So Jack got 9th, we got 13th. We could have easily had a better improvement. It would have at least been a couple of tenths. I was just a bit too heavy-footed on the throttle. Alex Albon with pole position, though. Looking very fast. The Alpha Tauri's looking very good. Anyone get caught out? Not really. Sainz is lower than you'd expect, but Aitken with a great starting position. Right, let's get into this race. Sorry, chat. I'm just responding to a message. Probably not the best thing for me to be doing while streaming, but you know, it's kind of important. I'm just going to go for that, why not? Oh, okay. Just into the race, I guess, really. Nothing really more needs to be said about the matter, does it?
It's time to find out which driver is up to the task of claiming the Chinese Grand Prix. We're here in Shanghai. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Alexander Albon put in a great lap yesterday.
He did.
And he'll start from pole position.
I can't deny that.
Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Leclerc, Daniel Ricciardo, and Vettel, Gasly, Ocon, Aitken, and Daniel Kvyat. Norris, Hamilton, the captain, and Sainz, Stroll, Raikkonen, Kevin Magnussen, and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell, Alesi, Latifi, and Sergio Perez completes our grid.
Perez with the grid penalty means he's at the back. Very interesting. Right. Oh, there's going to be some drizzle at the end of the race, chat, apparently. Sadly, I don't have any soft tyres. But there's going to be a bit of drizzle at the end. Could we not bring the pit lap forward a bit? I think we're going to bring it forward a lap, in all honesty. Lovely. Right. Let's go with that. We don't need to be cute. We don't need to do anything special. Pretty much everyone's going to start on the mediums, which is a wise choice because make this a one-stop. Hamilton is down the order because of a grid penalty by the looks of things. Well, well, well. Hopefully we can get that top 10 finish, chat. I do feel confident in my pace around here, but I think Jack has proved the car has it. I just screwed up in qualifying, so in the race we should be able to hopefully make up some ground. We are faster than the AlphaTauri, and that's 2 places. That drizzle period will be very exciting. The AI are very quick during those periods of where the rain's coming down, but it's not quite wet enough for wet tyres or inters or whatever the hell you want to call them.
Looks stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
Right, let's already put that up to 8 for when we switch to the hard tyre, and let's pop the car in rich for the race start. Chat, this could be a big one for us. We could get some more points. Hopefully Aitken can show the speed of the car and maybe get some more points. Not as many as me, hopefully, but we need that top 10 finish for DSB Optics because I don't really want to give up on making any money. We gave up Sunburst to get a new sponsor, and that means we could have given up some money here. But anyway.
The rest of the grid is forming up. Be patient and watch for the lights.
We will, don't you worry. Right. Lights are on. Lights are out and away we go for the Chinese Grand Prix. It's a dreadful start once again, as it is every race, but we're going to swoop around the outside of the Alpha and the McLaren. Let's try to not run out of road. Can we try and get Lando Norris as Jack Aitken battles an AlphaTauri of Danny Kvyat? Ocon being pushed out wide. We've pushed our way past Lando Norris. Now Hamilton is taking a look up our outside. We don't want him making any successful moves there, as Aitken is now on the outside of Danny Kvyat, who maybe takes a bit too much curb, sacrifices his own traction. We're not able to make a move on him. Aitken remains 9th, Kvyat 10th. They're going 3 wide through the left-hander. Ocon, that's now going to switch to the inside. Gasly being hung out to dry a little bit. They're still going 3 wide, still going 3 wide. I've made some brief contact with the car, and we're going to go Out wide to avoid contact with Kvyat. Now we're side by side with Aitken on the brakes. Look at this for a first lap. And we've pushed our way past Gasly. Right, up from 13th to 8th on the opening lap. Can't complain about that. Now, can we maybe get Sebastian Vettel down into the hairpin? I think we can. Hello, Seb. Give me your slipstream, Sebastian. I'm going to push him wide. Aitken's been mugged, unfortunately. Albon still leads the charge. Fantastic stuff for Alex Albon. But opening lap of my team mode so far, 13th, which for a short period of time dropped to about 14th, 15th, up then into 7th. I think that was a pretty solid opening lap, if you were to ask me. Both Renaults looking strong in 5th and 6th. I think Vettel's going to have something to say about our early pace. And he's welcome to try around the outside, but I don't think he's going to get much luck there. Now, what I don't want to do is be a cork in the bottle. I want to try and show we have the speed to belong here. That would be quite marvellous if we could do that. And apparently we have completed the China Track Mastery Challenge. That's wonderful. Apparently there was a challenge to drive some miles at China, I think. As Vettel's going to have another go. And we are going to keep the Ferrari at bay. It makes no sense to be racing the Ferrari because he is clearly faster than us. But it's fun. And that is the sole reason that I'm doing it. Aitken is dropping down the field somewhat, it must be said. Right, Vettel under attack from Pierre Gasly, who is under attack from Lando Norris. I could have braked much later there. I made myself susceptible for attack. Thankfully, the attack didn't arrive as Alex Albon 34.3 for his first actual flying lap out in the lead. We've done a 36.4 as we were battling the Ferrari, of course. Ocon's looking very racy up to the back of Ricciardo, in all honesty. I think Ocon might be the faster of the two Renaults. Anywho, oh dear. Might cost myself a bit of time there by going on the grass. That's going to affect my tyres a little bit. Don't really think we're getting away, sadly. Would be nice too, of course. Currently on a personal best. Let's get some punch onto the back straight. Vettel, of course, going to have DRS against us. But I don't think he's going to be able to use much into the final corner. God, we could be even more aggressive on the brakes. I think I'll do that next time around then. Missed the apex entirely of the final corner, but it's fine.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.6 seconds.
35.8 is not bad. We are breaking away somewhat. There is a small gap appearing between the two trains of cars. I think it's between the two Alphas. Yes, there is. Okay, so we're not that slow.
Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes time.
Oh dear.
Rain in 10 minutes.
That's much earlier into the race than it had forecast it. And more to the point, I got a bit all out of sorts, went on the grass. And that has put me in the clutches of Seb Vettel. think I got too distracted about the rain call, in all honesty, but Vettel not able to attack me down this straight. And there we go, much more punchy on the brakes that time around, so we can brake at about 105, 110 metres. Still not troubling the apex of the final corner though, must be said. Nearly a oh my god, Sebs, look at the pace. Look at the speed of that Ferrari. Please, Cody's, hurry up with that Ferrari engine nerf, because they are not that fast. I think this is a more accurate reflection of the pace of our car. As well as some small mistakes creeping in, which of course aren't helping. Seb's just got so much more traction, it's insane. Not quite going to try and have a go this time around, is he? But, oh, we've rode that inside curb. That's not going to help us on traction. It's probably a good thing that I pulled the pit stop forwards, because these tyres have fallen away very quickly, I'm going to be honest. Right, wonderful. But Seb doesn't appear to be able to challenge me in a straight line. It's only really out of traction zones he's able to do it, but that one down the back straight, he can't do it. There we are. That's a bit of a better way to take the final corner. Not much better, granted, but we have actually. So let's go back to standard. This is where we might become a little susceptible, in all honesty. Kiss the apex of the hairpin. Wow, we took that very delicately. We lost a 10th just in that corner. Seb's looking fast.
Our gap to the car in front is 4.3 seconds.
We just need that punch off this corner, and we're about to get it. There we go. Opposition is Jack. Jack is in 11th by the look of it. We can double check.
Gap to teammate behind is 2.0 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 11th.
Did Seb hit me?
Lap was a 1:36.3.
That sounded like Seb hit me. Just need that extra punch out of the corner. Oh dear. Got that wrong into turn 1. So we're about halfway through our first stint. I'm going to be honest, I haven't been the biggest fan of it so far. But it could be competitive up to the end of the race, and that I'm all for. Because we are keeping the Ferrari of Vettel behind. Ocon doesn't really appear, even after that early promise. From what I saw, he doesn't appear to have been able to have overtaken Danny Rick. We had a bad run. Seb's coming. Oh, he looked like he was going to make the move. Then he didn't. Then he did. And that really threw me. We get the punch. We can. But Seb's closer than ever this time around. We're going to break the toe. He's going to follow me over to this hand side of the circuit. You're either going to have to go full send, Seb, or you're going to have to go the long way round. He did neither. I haven't helped myself on traction, though. Seb's going to try it into the final corner on the outside. Brave move. A little bit foolish, it must be said. Has put you more into the clutches of Pierre Gasly.
Leading our teammate by 1.9 seconds.
He really tried it on my inside there, and he spun because of it. I don't think he really had much of a say there. Hold on, chat. Let's go back and have a little look at this. I want to see. I want to see who feels this is my fault here. So we went a bit wide. Seb's throwing the front. No, you see, that was. That seemed a bit silly from Sebastian, in my humble opinion. I want to get your guys' opinions on this, but let's play it in real speed. That seemed a bit silly from Sebastian, if you ask me. Because he will have known I will have been turning right because, oh, I don't know, it's a right-hander.
Now, use your overtake button for more power.
Yeah, I'm going to. Relax. The problem is now, we're going to have, like, Gasly and Norris catch up to the back of us.
Expecting rain in around 10 to 15 minutes.
Don't want to call you a liar, Jeff, but you said that a while ago. Anyway, 36.3. Not the best lap time, but... front end scrubbing. There we go. Still got a long way left to go in this race. Yeah, and the front end is no longer being my friend. He really doesn't want to turn in. I'm losing a lot of time through the front end, either scrubbing across the road and a lot of time in traction zones. Now, granted, that was just a bad piece of driving. And that's put Gasly right on the tail. Come on, then. What's the Alpha Tauri Honda got? Nothing. Nothing compared to the Mercedes-powered incompetence of my vehicle. It was a 37.0 though. See, Gasly didn't try and make the same move as Sebastian. Gasly is smarter. They're starting to lose a substantial amount of time to the Renaults though. Also, part of the reason I moved my pit stop lap earlier is so I get the undercut. I'm excited for the undercut. That's a lift. There's the front end gripping. Lando, if you wouldn't mind just making Pierre's life a little bit more difficult, it'd be great. Right, so we're in the high 36s at the moment. I wonder what the cars ahead are lapping in. I'll be able to ask Jeff that question momentarily. There we go, driver in front.
Okay, gap ahead is 8.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 10 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. The time last lap was a 1 minute 35.7. We're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. 9.1 seconds.
I think Jeff started to lose it a little bit there. But, yeah, we're basically a lot slower at this stage of the race than the Renaults. And it is very much starting to look a bit overcast, isn't it? See what he says about the weather now.
The rain is a few laps out yet, but it is coming. Be careful. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Yeah, no, they will be. They will be the best tyres right now. Oh dear, we've gone a bit late on the brakes and then, oh, nearly booted it out of the hairpin with Slide McGee. Still not really troubling the apex of the final corner. Okay, good. We're coming in this lap. I'll be glad to get off these tyres, in all honesty. Let's try and keep a more inside line for turn one, because I didn't want Gasly to try the silly move that Seb Vettel did with his mission spin now Ferrari.
Overtake and burn some of this energy.
Come on! Getting very overcast. Very overcast. Anyway, let's use some more energy into the pits. Right, we are going to get the undercut. Let's get this undercut. Wow, Vettel can't pass Raikkonen. Hopefully we're not going to get held up too much in traffic.
Go, go, go.
2.7 by the boys.
Up to speed now. Let's get some heat into those tyres.
Magnussen was also in the same lap as me, which means the AI are going to be coming in. Right, we've got that extra crank of front wing. And we're up to Rich. Let's use now these fresh tyres and some fuel. I know that the pace of my car isn't quite there, but
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
Hamilton has pit. Right, we're going to burn loads of energy down here now. Beautiful.
Okay, we don't think we're far away from some rain. I'll keep you updated as the conditions change.
Thank you, Jeff.
The car in front is 3.6 seconds.
So we did nothing special, but Ricardo ahead, but the gap under 10 seconds. It was well over 10 seconds before. Gasly behind. I think some other cars might still need to make their stop.
The gap behind us is 4.6 seconds.
So we'll continue to push on this lap. Here's the rain.
The car behind you has just fitted the hard tyres. Car behind, running hards.
Now this could make or break the race. Are the cars that are going to come in, they appear to be carrying on. Are they going to try and carry on and fit inters? Because the rain's apparently not going to be here very long. .34.8, that's a personal best. Right, we'll turn the engine down. Well, we already have, but you can tell the grip has slightly dropped because we were 0.6 slower. I wonder what they're waiting for. Are they going to go to inters? And if they do go to inters, it's a bold move. Because apparently this rain isn't going to last very long. But yeah, the grip is definitely falling away. I don't think turning the engine down is worth 2.1 seconds by the middle sector.
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes dry
Right.
seem like the fastest tyre at the moment. A new strategy is available on the MFD.
Are you implying that inters are the way to go? Is the AI coming in? The AI is coming in.
Got that confirmed?
Well, if the AI are coming in, staying out doesn't make a lot of sense, in all honesty. Have we screwed ourselves here? I think we might have screwed ourselves, chap. By not going in, by not staying out and going immediately for the inter. But then again, other cars have stayed out as well.
Complete. Go now.
They say it's about being on the right tyre at the right time.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
Really? I think there will be. I think there will be after this rain clears up. Russell carried on. Giovinazzi not looking fast on his inter. DRS has been disabled.
We're trailing our teammate by 22.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in fourth. The time last lap was a 1.
He's on old mediums in fourth. He could very much be ahead of me by the time we get round, or by the time he comes out the pits, because we've made 2 stops, while he's made none as of yet. Right, Jack is in, unsurprisingly.
Okay, battery's looking good. You can use overtake to get past. Jack is in the pits. Jack in the pits.
I'm not surprised he's in the pits. We have been made to look an absolute fool, I think. Trying to make the same move that Seb tried on me earlier.
Behind is 6.5 seconds.
Can't sit behind Giovinazzi forever. I need to get past him. I'm going full send right here. Yeah, I think Jack has played this to perfection, in all honesty. And we have been caught out. I was so concerned with the undercut. I didn't think about, you know, the rain. But who knows how long this rain is actually going to last is the question. That now becomes what this is about. How long does the rain last? Yes, I will admit I did slightly exceed the track limits there. He's only 13 seconds ahead of me. Oh, why is there a safety car? Why is there a safety car? Why has my Delta gone skyrocketing? Come on. How slow do they want me to drive?
Risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
What, am I driving allegedly too fast? Because I think me driving that slow was more dangerous more than anything else. Latifi out of the race again. Could that be the cause for the safety car? I don't know. All I know is we're going to have a safety car restart on intermediates with a potentially very much drying circuit. Can we get a weather report, actually?
We're looking at another 5, maybe 10 minutes of this rain. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Yeah, for now. I've got a fresh set of softs, apparently. In case we need them. Which I think we might. I hate driving to the Delta. It's so distracting. Oh, my neck is killing me.
Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace.
Here we go. Okay, so I predict the safety car is going to come in at the end of lap 20, which means we'll have about 7 laps of racing with a questionable amount of rain left. I'm assuming this DSB Optics counts for the team. So if Jack were to get the P10, or if Jack were to finish in the points, that counts, right? Chat, we've been live for 3.5 hours nearly. It's been a hell of a stream. That Hanoi race was something else. Now this dry to wet to maybe back to dry. And Jaden has returned. Right, we're finally at the back of the safety car queue. Jack Aitken currently runs P4. It was a long dinner. Yeah, but what did you have? That's the real question. What did you have for dinner? You said you were making some dinner. So that implies to me it was no kind of takeaway or takeout.
Give that position back. We are under safety car conditions and cannot overtake. Return the position.
Thinking about it, the whole field hasn't caught up yet, so we might not even return to racing this lap. We'll find out momentarily if we're going to return to racing this lap or not.
It looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
Oh dear, it's all getting very exciting, isn't it? Make some spicy chicken curry and then just watch Netflix while eating it for the rest of the time. That is fair. Spicy chicken curry sounds good as well. After this, I'm going to go and make some lunch. Don't know what I'm going to do as of yet. Safety car's not in this lap. Safety car's going to come in at the end of the next lap. And apparently, the dry track is going to return soon, so Christ knows what this is going to look like.
We're still on the right tyres for the time being. Let's catch up to the field a bit.
Yeah, we're catching up. Relax, relax.
Stay within 10 car lengths of the next car.
I wish I'd just done what the AI did now and just stay out on the mediums. It would have been a genius play. Oh well, we are just outside the top 10. Snaking around behind Daniel Ricard. We we've Bottased it.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
We absolutely Bottased it, chat. No way. I can't believe we just did that.
Right, pick up the pace a touch, please. We need to close to within 10
I
car
was
lengths of the
weaving
car.
around behind Ricardo and I was even thinking to myself, oh, I should really, you know, wait, what?
Okay, copy that.
He's offering me the mediums while it's still raining. Right, safety car is in this lap. I don't think it's the right time to swap to mediums yet, but it will be soon.
Is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember, there is no overtaking until the green flags. Safety car in this lap.
Yeah, I was thinking in my mind, I was like, I probably shouldn't be weaving as much behind the safety car in the wet conditions, and then, lo and behold, I went and spun. Hey, chilling with the Williams? Yeah, man. Me, a Lacey, Latifi's out. Russell's ahead of me, though. He's in a Haas. The rain has stopped, though, chat, so we could bolt on a set of soft tyres right at the end of this race.
Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage.
It's not going to be many laps till we're on dry tyres. Here we go! Oh dear. Oh, that's actually quite substantial damage to the front wing.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right time for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Perez. I'd love to be able to drive around this front wing problem, but quite frankly, it is quite bad.
Fuel target is +1. Faster engine modes are available.
I know they're available, but I'm going to save them for the dry period. Is that a Renault leading the race? I think that may or may not be Esteban Ocon leading the race, chat.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Use your overtake button.
And I will, just not yet. Put on soft tyres for everyone else. That is the plan. I think I've got my soft tyre lined up and ready to go. Next tyre, soft. Just to make sure Jeff understands that message, set soft tyre.
Soft tyres at the next pit stop.
It's just when that next pit stop is. It certainly ain't yet. Obviously got to change the front wing as well.
We're trailing our teammate by 12.7 seconds.
We've had a poor race. Hit the next lap. It really depends on how wet the track is still. There's still a lot of spray. This lap I think is pushing it a bit. But then again, I might as well. I mean, I'm not going to get any points either way, right? So...
The gap to the car ahead is 2.3 seconds.
Right, yeah, we're coming in this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Might be a lap early, but... Might be 2 laps early, but... Checo! Why?
Damage to your wing. Damage damage to your wing. Suggest we box to change it.
Well, now any benefit we're going to get is null and void anyway. To be fair, I threw this race away as soon as I spun behind the safety car, so it doesn't matter. Frustrating. This will be an experience. Oh no! It's not quite ready for dry tyres. Now you see, hold on. All we need to do is keep heating the tyres.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Lovely, DRS enabled. That means that without those two other spins, we would have been perfect. Right? Without the one where we clipped Perez, and without that one coming out the pits, we'd have been golden. But sadly,
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
cannot believe how bad I ballsed this up. Without the contact with Perez and without that spin coming out the pits, I would have looked like a genius. Sadly, I'm not a genius.
The car ahead has come in and fitted the soft tyre.
Don't hit the curbs when putting on the gas, yeah. I'm so frustrated, man. I feel like I would have been alright in those wet conditions behind...
Jack is coming in for a stop.
I'd have been alright in those conditions behind Ricardo. And, then when it transitioned, I could have made the early switch and just hopefully not made a mistake. And it would have been wonderful, but... You know, it is what it is, really. It's going to be a interesting grid. Or interesting, top 10. But once again, I threw this one away. Squeeze me. Wonder if anyone's bothering to stay out.
Gap to teammate ahead is 51.6 seconds.
51.6. Yeah, look. Everyone's catching up. Yeah, look. Look at the Russell and the Perez just ahead of me. Everyone's on the soft tyre now, I bet.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. Our gap to the car in front is 8.4 seconds.
We were running 7th, chat. 7th. And what I decided to do was spin behind the safety car.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much
Now granted, we
longer.
weren't 7th
Over target.
when I
Drop
spun
down
behind
to
the safety
too
car.
soon.
I don't think I'd be miles ahead. I'm still 8.2 behind them. This all started from the spin behind the safety car, right? You know, it is what it is at the end of the day. I wouldn't have overtaken like anyone due to that contact with Perez. Oh well, last 2 laps of the race. How much have these tyres got? They've barely got any life left in them. At least I'll be able to set a personal best, I suppose. Small positives and all that. Esteban Ocon, fastest lap of the races. Could be a win for Esteban Ocon unless Valtteri Bottas has something to say about it by the looks of things as they head on to the last lap of the race.
This is your final lap.
34-1.
Final lap of the race.
It's something. Oh, I'm not going to make it.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
The only highlight coming out of this race is whatever the top 10 is going to look like. Reckon I can? I don't reckon I can. Esteban Ocon wins for Renault as Bottas sets the fastest lap of the race on the final lap. He was chasing him down like a man possessed, apparently. And then Verstappen goes even faster. This will be an interesting top 10. Now, did Jack get us points? Oh dear. We were on for a personal best, and then I decided to do that. Through the final corner, maximise my exit. It is a personal best. Not quite 33 though.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Lando Norris is driver of the day. Let's have a look at these race results, shall we? God, that was miserable.
Renault have pulled off a
But
sublime
Ocon
performance
has
to secure
done it.
the top step of the podium today. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation in a good position.
Frustrating.
Make their way up the podium steps. The team at Renault have
Oh,
shown
wow.
once again what it
Ocon,
takes to build a
Albon,
successful
Lando.
Formula One team. A well-deserved win for them.
Is everyone's default celebration the Lando kind of like hit the bottle? Hey, we did miles at China. Awesome. Anyway.
So it's time to see how this
Jack
result
Aitken
affects the
got
Drivers'
4th.
Championship. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race today for our
Think you
championship.
came back at a bad
So,
time?
Anthony Davidson,
You came back
who
at a
would you
bad
rank as your
time.
driver of the day?
I think for driver of the day, I'd probably pick Lando Norris. He lived up to every inch of his reputation today, and I think he'll be going
Jack
home quite
Aitken got
rightly
points.
proud of himself.
It's time to check out the
We could have
constructors'
easily been
standings.
up there.
The lead at the top
Easily.
goes down after a
But
strong
what
weekend
happened
from the
was
challenging pack. There was also a strong
we
showing
spun
from
behind the
Brad
safety
team
car.
today as they make
Where
their
did
way
Ricardo
up the
finish?
standings. I'm equal parts exhausted and elated with this weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for the next one.
There we are in 21st place. Yes. Sergio Perez did 4 stops in the end, as did Lewis Hamilton. Wow. Jack Aitken with 4th place. Very impressive. Very impressive. Oh dear. We drew with Giuliano. Team Acclaim going to go down. Jack's Acclaim's going to go up due to his 4th place finish. Team Acclaim does not look good, but it is what it is. Money-wise, I'm sure we achieved the goal for DSB Optics. I put my heart and soul into my teammate, and the best he ever got was 15th. Yeah, but Jack pulled an absolute worldie of a strategy. He made the tyres last up until the rain, and then pitted for dries at the end. It's a shame I'm going to fire him, really. He's pulling the weight of the team in this part of the career mode. But we're going to come on to some tracks where I actually am not dreadful. Oh, we've got a press interview coming up. Wonderful. What have we got here? Some vehicle PR filming. Sorry, boys. Yep. And a supplier HQ tour. Sure, we'll do that. And then we'll get some driver promotion filming as well. And firing him. Yep, we're going to get rid of Jack Aitken. And we're going to get Lando Norris at mid-season. Because I've decided that is the plan. Poor Jack. He's put his heart and soul into this as well, you know. He's done an exceptional job, but you got to do what you got to do. Anyway, powertrain upgrade. That'll be available before the Monaco Grand Prix. So, or if we rush it, we could get it. 55 failure rate chance to get it 2 races early. Chat, what are you saying? What are you saying? I kind of want to rush that. I'm not going to lie to you. I kind of want to rush that. Don't risk it. Rush and a don't risk it. Oh. Chat is split 50-50. Don't rush. Learnt that from a while ago. But chat, there's nearly a coin flip chance of it coming 2 races early. That could be huge. Getting it and the Dutch and the Spanish Grand Prix. I kind of want it. I know I asked you guys, but I kind of want it. We're going for it. That potentially is going to backfire, but oh well. Right, anyway. So driver standings wise, Jack Aitken is 10th in the driver standings. We are 15th. As a team, we are 7th. So wonderful job, Jack, for carrying us at the start of the season. That is excellent, excellent work. Yeah, I want to keep money. How much? We need to keep an eye on Lando. Okay, so we've still got plenty of money for Lando Norris when we eventually get the boy. Where's he currently sitting in the driver's standings? 7th with 27 points. Right, anyway, that's all the activities done. The R&D is done. Everything's done. Wonderful. Okay, well, we're going to call it a stream just shy of the 4-hour mark. Oh dear. I have some lunch to do. I am incredibly hungry. And we haven't had the best in terms of our results today, have we? Is it worth getting new engine parts because there is a penalty? What, like getting new engine parts? What, like actually, like, you know, getting a fourth and third components? We can, but I get the feeling at the Dutch Grand Prix and the Spanish Grand Prix, I might actually have a chance. Last season we took the penalty at Singapore and it worked out quite nicely. Or I could do it at a track where I don't see myself being competitive. Because you take the penalty at the next race. And I don't really want to take the penalty at Zandvoort because I think we might actually be able to get a good result. But yeah, look at that. A big old list of things, chat. Big old list of activities going on. So we can enjoy that next time. Thank you so much for stopping by. Will I be live later? Who knows? Will I be live tomorrow? Who knows? Who knows anything, really? I mean, what is knowledge at the end of the day? Knowledge, realistically speaking, could be very, very subjective at the do it in Monaco because everyone loses there. Well, yeah, I'll probably end up binning it in a wall at Monaco, as much as I'd like to avoid doing that. But thank you once again for all coming out, and hopefully you have enjoyed the stream. Drop a like, of course, if you did. And, of course, you know, if you are subscribed already, much appreciated. If not, then please do consider hitting subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, join the Discord, and I guess I will see you guys in the future. Take care, everyone.